Hello, my name is Cindy Peck. I am here today to tell you about childhood obesity and asthma. Childhood obesity and asthma, the link between these two diseases. Dietary factors, sedentary factors, fetal programming, and genetics. Dietary factors. It is amazing to me that here in the United States, our children are considered on the Western diet, which is high in calories, fats, processed foods, low in vegetables and fruits, pretty much all fast food experiences for our children. They're also low in maternal vitamin E and vitamin D, causing our infants to develop asthma and obesity young also. Sedentariness. This is not going outside and soaking up the vitamin D from the sun. Also, staying inside without exercise, watching television, playing video games. All of these things are contributing factors to our children who are having asthma and obesity. These are why these things are going hand in hand. It's also exposure to tobacco and a family history, which we'll get into later. Fetal programming. This was a new topic for me. I did not know about this. It's considered stress exposure, which is also the psychosocial dysregulation of the metabolic. And this is not limited to gestational diabetes, hypertension, preeclampsia, infections, smoking. All of those things cause stress on the baby while it's in the mother's womb. And these things could predetermine that your child will be obese and have asthma. Also, nutrition. They say that mothers who are pregnant are not eating healthy enough, not eating the right foods that are providing the proper nutrition for their unborn baby in their stomach. So this is also giving them a negative reaction when they are born, causing them more chances to be obese and have asthma. Genetics. Common genetic origins. These are things that you're born with, and these genetics are something that you really can't do anything about. There are some things that they're trying now with vitamins and nutrients that they're feeding the mother during pregnancy to help produce better offspring. Obesity and asthma phenotypes are candidates for the gene variants. They're trying to change the genes and genetically modify this, but this is not happening yet. The lungs and airway differences on a lean child as to a child that is obese. If you can see right up here, a child that is lean has more airway, and see the larger airway also, and then the altered smooth muscle structure, see how much more dense it is, where here it's much thinner, smaller airway, not as much air is able to travel through. This is on an obese child. They have the altered lung development, inflammatory cell recruitment, altered airway, altered immune system, and all of this. Just to show you a couple of things. So, now, but the problem that scientists are still finding is the obesity first or is the asthma first? Or are they coming hand in hand? It's kind of like the story of the chicken. Was the chicken born first or was the egg born first? How did the egg get here without the chicken? How did the egg have the first chicken? So it's that kind of thing that scientists are still stumped on. And the studies are still trying to understand all the complexities that are going on with asthma and obesity and which one comes first, or do they come together? Are they hand in hand disease, or does being obese make you naturally sedentary so then you develop asthma? They haven't figured that out yet, but they are saying that sedentary kids definitely have asthma and obesity together. Um, they can still not even positively say one cause over the other at this time and in correlation between the two. So they're still saying that they kind of go hand in hand, but they're not sure which hand starts it. If it's the asthma not being able to breathe and run, or is it the obesity of not being able to get out there and run to get the extra weight off for our children. So